Boom! It's another explosive breakout, folks. The Bitcoin price right now is climbing towards its previous all-time high. Will the bulls be able to break this region and potentially take us up to a target of 60, 70, or possibly even 80,000 USD? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. You could see it here, folks. The Bitcoin price has broken above this key critical resistance range, and right now it's also tentatively breaking this upward sloping line of resistance, which has been so important all throughout this Bitcoin uptrend ever since our breakout back down at 20,000. So let's discuss some potential upside targets, trade setup ideas, things like that. And of course, say that we do get rejected here. Say that we get a double top or a quick all-time high and a rejection and a drop. We'll discuss potential downside targets as well. All of this and more here on today's stream. And of course, before we begin, if you could smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for that. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these critical and important Bitcoin analyses. So my friends, here we are, right back inside the belly of the beast. Today is a big day here. Right now, Bitcoin is essentially on the brink of what could be another blue sky breakout. And why could it be a blue sky, you may ask? Well, we've seen what happens when Bitcoin reaches new all-time highs. There is no prior data here, right? We don't have any other data to go off here besides what's happening right here, right now, when we get to a new high, right? Previously, over here, we saw the Bitcoin price, new all-time high, absolutely immense blue sky breakout, right? New all-time high right here, immense blue sky breakout. So right now, if we do happen to get above this region as well, it's very possible here that one, shorts will begin to get out of their positions, right? We may have a lot of shorts covering and or getting liquidated at this region, which means that they could see a potential short squeeze here to pop this price initially. And second off, just the fact that we've broken a key critical resistance range could also inspire other speculators to start jumping on this trade and potentially look to boom this thing up even further. So now in terms of what's gone on here, right? This structure, the ascending triangle pattern formation, which if you are subscribed here on this channel, I've been pointing it out stream after stream. Watch for the breakout of this region, folks. Now, I told you that the Dawn went long upon breaking out here, right? I then placed my stop loss below these local lows, right? I got stopped out for a very small profit, but I re-entered. And right now, the Dawn is looking to potentially strike gold again. Right now, folks, I'm showing you this. This was my VIP alert. Shout out to my VIPs. The Dawn opened another BTC USD long at 55,980. Let's get this crypto. Right now, sitting in a nice, juicy profit. And with how the trend looks right now, I just don't see all too much bearishness. We're going to take a look here at several indicators to justify my opinion, right? So right now, if we look at the Keltner channels, okay, 4-hour time frame, we could see that we had a clear change of what was going on here, right? Let's zoom back out. We're going to go to our last two corrections, the one we just had now and this one back here. Let's begin with our prior, okay? Back here, basically from 42,000 all the way down to below 30,000. We could see that the top of the Keltner channel acted as resistance all the way down, right? And the lows kept getting lower, right? We weren't really seeing the lows act as much of a support level. They just kept breaking to a new lower low. Then we saw a shift, right? Break through the top of the Keltner, support at the bottom, break through the top, support at the bottom, break through the top, support, 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 all the way up. Now, fast forward to our most recent correction here. We saw the top of the Keltner act as resistance several times, okay? Right now, finally, it looks like we stuck in our bottom, break to the top of the Keltner, bottom Keltner support. Right now, we are breaking through. What I like about this is that even if we drop here, say potentially to the bottom of the Keltner, right now, you could see that on the 4-hour time frame, the Keltner is above this old resistance breakout range, right? So now, in and of itself, without the Keltner, this old resistance range could now possibly flip into new support, right? A classic resistance to support flip. We also have the help of the Keltner there now, which has seemingly been a very nice potential support indicator for us all throughout this uptrend. Also, if we go to the daily here and look at the Keltner, this one is truly amazing, folks, and I really do hope that you appreciate the Keltner channel. I mean, I've been showing it here on this channel, and it's been so pinpoint accurate. Of course, past performance does not indicate future results. You know this, but it has been a very handy tool here. We could see all throughout the uptrend, buying near the bottom of the Keltner has really been advantageous for long speculators, right? Bullish speculators have seemingly gobbled up Bitcoin every time that it's reached the bottom of the daily Keltner channel. Right now, our last correction brought us right down to the bottom. It tapped it. You just can't make this stuff up. Tapped it, kissed it, whatever you want to call it. And we've now ripped above the Keltner once again. And let's just briefly take a look at what's happened here throughout this whole uptrend when we've bounced off the bottom of the daily Keltner and got above. Our first one right here, got above, basically took us from 11,000 all the way up to about 19,500. Dropped. This one was a bit of a fake out, but then it happened again here. We went to the bottom of the Keltner, got above. We then basically saw a rip here from 20,000 all the way up to 42,000. Fast forward. We then see bottom of the Keltner, double bottom comes in. We rip above, right? Basically, we saw the move happen here from 38,000 all the way up to almost 60,000. Fast forward again. We come to the bottom of the Keltner, and we've just now ripped above, while also breaking above this key critical resistance region, right? And seeing this ascending triangle break out as well, with the micro Keltner also potentially giving us some possible support there as well above this structure. Let's get this crypto. My friends, if you are enjoying this stream thus far, that thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you for that, folks. If you're brand new, you see what you get. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin and crypto analyses. Okay, so right now, the Keltner looks amazing to me. Let's also take a quick look here at the alligator, the Williams alligator indicator here, okay? Upon our last correction, because this is what I'm basing my theory, my opinion here, on the most recent correction is based upon this last one, okay? Very similar structures, actually, right? Especially when we just looked at the Keltner, the structures are very, very similar. So what we saw here, the alligator went from extremely healthy, right? And the indicator here, just in case you're unfamiliar, you want to see the green line be above the red and the blue, and the bands widening with the price action trading above it for a bullish view, right? Then for a bearish view, it's just the opposite. Price action below and the green below the red and the blue, right? So over here, we could see that the action started to change, and we actually had a very worrisome period here where we could have seen the alligator cross bearishly. We could have seen the price action begin to start trading below that. It didn't look good, but then we got the 1-day time frame bullish alligator cross, green above the red and the blue, and the price action trading above all the bands, with the bands over time continuing to widen, showing the potential strength of the trend. Right now, a very similar look here, that we did have our pretty heinous correction. We then saw the alligator bands get a bit tangled up, but right now, my friends, little James has apparently stepped back in with his rapscallion battalion of Moon Boy degenerates, and they have pumped this thing once again. Another bullish alligator cross, breaking above all of these resistance levels, and now potentially beginning to widen out. Let's get this crypto. I really like what I'm seeing there for the potential of continued bullish momentum on the Williams alligator indicator. Let's get this crypto. And my friends, the directional movement index here as well. Just to keep it simple, the blue line here is bullish directional movement. The orange line here is bearish directional movement. Right now, we can see that we are seeing a nice diverging action here. The blue picking up momentum on the daily time frame, the orange losing momentum on the daily time frame, furthering the narrative of, hey, we could be building some serious bullish momentum here, okay? And as I pointed out, I told you guys in VIP, I went long around 53,000. I wound up getting out for a small profit. I then re-entered, as I just showed you there, at 55,980. So right now, the Don is looking to ride this bad boy if it is in fact to break out. Okay. Now, in terms of upside targets here, let's discuss these right now so you guys can see that I'm long. And of course, I keep you updated with all of my real-time trade setup ideas, entry ideas, all of my real-time trade alerts, everything like that, just like the alert you're seeing on your screen right now, as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again. My friends, if you want to see all of my trade setup ideas in real time, this was another recap I'm showing you right here of my trade prior to this. You see, all of this is what you get from me in VIP. Okay, so if you're not already in my VIP and you'd like to see all of this in real time as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again, I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. So my friends, what we can see here right now is that there is certainly a case, in my opinion, for the bulls to see some nice momentous pressure being built here to the upside. So what are the targets, right? Well, let's first take this target here of the ascending triangle pattern formation. We basically drag this from the widest part of the pattern, drag it over to the breakout point. We could see that puts us up right here at nearly 62,000, just below 62,000 USD. Now, if we zoom out, there is an interesting confluence here. The Fibonacci ratio, okay, of our old 2017 bull market high down to the low here after the bubble pop, okay? If we take that Fibonacci, it gives us a rough target here on the 1.618 ratio on the logarithmic scale chart, okay? Up here at about the same region, 61,500. So there is an eerie confluence here up at this range. I like it for a potential target if the bulls are going to continue to push higher here. Keep that on your radar between 61,500 and 62,000. And of course, as I look to potentially take profit on my trade, if it gets there, I will be keeping you updated exactly in real time when I do in fact take those profits, if there are profits to in fact be taken. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. So that's target number one, really, right? Of significant interest, possibly looking to break to 62,000-ish. But here's the big one, folks. Let's expand our view here, okay? And let's just say that instead of it just being a ascending little micro pattern there, that this is actually a much larger bull flag, okay? I think it's certainly valid that this definitely could be a bull flag. And if it is, we have to understand the move began all the way back down there at below 30,000, which gives us a flagpole here from below 30,000 all the way up to nearly 60,000. We're going to clone the flagpole. We're going to drag it over to the now confirmed breakout point, right? We know where the pattern broke out now, so we can stick the flagpole exactly at the breakout point. Okay, we'll get it perfect. And now if we zoom up or zoom out and look up, I just want you all to be very well aware of where this puts us. Right up there above 80,000, okay? This is uncharted territory. There's really no way to say, yep, that's the target. That's where we're headed. It's nothing like that. For me right now, I would just be looking at this saying, hey, at least there's some confluence around 61 to 62,000. And there is also a potential extrapolated flagpole all the way up between 80 and 85,000. This is what I'm seeing right here, right now, and I hope you really do appreciate what's going on here, folks. Very exciting times here in the Bitcoin market. So now, let's say that we fail, okay? Right now, you know that I'm betting on potential further upside action. It could fail though, right? There are no certainties or guarantees in trading. There are only perceived edges and perceived probabilities. Even what you perceive to be the best trade setup, what you perceive to be high reward, low risk, can always end in disaster. It's always possible, right? It's a very, very high risk environment. There are no certainties or guarantees in investing or trading. It simply does not exist, okay? So right now, let's say that all of this just fails, right? A complete and utter debacle, and we dump. Very possible. Where I would be looking for support, first and foremost, is a back test of this ascending triangle pattern breakout. Okay, so roughly here at about 52 to 53,000. That would be target number one for me from a bearish perspective. Okay. Target number two here would be the bottom of this upward sloping parallel channel, which the Bitcoin price has loved to maintain confluence around ever since our breakout back at roughly 20,000. For me, folks, that could be anywhere right now down to about 50,000-ish. Okay, so keep that in mind. First target, if we dump about 53,000 to 52,000. Second target, about 50 to 49,000. If we drop below there and we lose support of the upward sloping parallel channel support line, this is where things get interesting. At this point, I would be targeting a possible full correction back down to about 40,000, possibly even down to 38,000. So you see here, right? We have three critical regions that the Don is looking at right now. And why I'm showing you this is because it's important. If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. You need to be ready for all possible directions and all possible outcomes. If you don't do this, how do you expect to succeed in this market? Okay? Too many people here, too many newcomers in the space especially, get absolutely caught like a deer in the headlights. And they wind up taking that trip to Rec City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. Do not be Average Joe and James at the water cooler, okay? You're better than that. You know better than that, okay? And right now, you could see that although my bets are to the upside with what I have in front of me, if we start to see a structural shift here and we are going to begin to see some of these corrective moves occur, well, I need to have a strategy for myself, right? That I will be looking to potentially crush that move and get this crypto. Whether I'm going to fill up more long orders on a drop, whether I'm going to look to short, right? You need to have a plan. And I will, of course, be posting all of my speculative plans, my speculative ideas for myself exclusively for you in VIP. I'm telling you folks, if you are not already in my VIP, you need to get in VIP right now if you want to see all of this. All of my speculative real-time trade setup ideas, entry ideas, strategy ideas, as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again. What I'm telling you, my friends, right now is that this market is certainly heating up. Do not get caught like a deer in the headlights here. Do not be taking that trip to Rec City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You're better than that, okay? You deserve better than that. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Okay, folks. So right now, if you're wondering, with this crazy madness here, with the potentially huge upside target and, unfortunately, the potential heinous downside action, they say, Don, how do you remain so cool, calm, and collected here while the market's going so absolutely crazy? Well, my friends, you should know this by now, but it's truly because the Don has been up the mountain. The Don has been down the mountain. And quite frankly, the Don has also been everywhere in between. And I have wined and dined with kings and queens, and I have slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, the Don prefers the wine and queens every single time. So as these moon boys and degenerates continue to live a life of peril and squalor, the Don will continue to grind for every Satoshi and dollar. Let's get this crypto. My friends, do not get caught like a deer in the headlights here. Do not be taking that trip to Rec City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. On that note, my friends, I will see you in VIP right now after this video as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss my next important real-time speculative trade setup idea and real-time trade setup alert. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. One last time for the YouTube algorithm, that thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. And if you are brand new, you. Welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. And until next time, my friends, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and beware of the fake Kirby imposters down in the comment section. I will never post a phone number on your comment. I will never send you any type of unsolicited email. That is not me. You can see the two examples down below. They have the same name as me, but they're posting phone numbers. They're using very weird typing to get around the spam filter. That is not me. This is an example of my real comment here. You can see the nameplate has a gray background to it, and I do leave a creator heart next to the thumbs up so you can validate that that is me. I generally only post the VIP information in a pinned comment, so you know that is me there. My friends, don't fall for any of the fakes. Be smart, be safe. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.